My name is Renee Goodwin. Welcome to our video podcast. I'm here with my co-host, Betty Smith-Rose.
Thank you. I am a children's picture book author, and this is the book that I've published. So the title of it is Can I Have a Monkey? If you would like to order your very own copy, please email me at canihaveamonkey@gmail.com. Thank you.
It's a wonderful, cute book. You'll all enjoy it. And like Betty, I'm the children's book author. I write Gigi Life Lesson Storybook Series. The first book of this series is Gigi Cleans House Learning Teamwork. And actually, Betty, I've been so blessed. This book has won 2 awards, the Mom's Choice Award and the Family Choice Award. So I've been so thankful for that.
It is so cute, so cute.
And if you'd like to order some of the Gigi Life Lesson Storybooks, you can go to my website, gigistorybooks.com. There is an online store there, and I'll be happy to autograph the books just like Betty does hers, and we will send them to you. Excuse me. Or you can email at gigilifelessons@gmail.com. So today we are continuing with our Team Gigi, and our theme for the year is Commit Yourself to Grow Yourself. And our video podcast can be found on our YouTube channel, Team Gigi Podcast. Previously, we talked about how to commit yourself to grow yourself from a mental and emotional aspect. Today, we're going to focus on the physical.
So today we're going to talk a little bit about diet and nutrition. So raise your hand if you put dieting on your New Year's resolution. How many people put that on there and then by February 1st or before, it's all gone out the window? So it would be better
I had to raise my hand, Betty.
It would be better to, since we're talking about growing and develop some healthy eating habits. We have to eat, that's just all there is to it. We cannot run on empty. We have to be fueled, just like my car. Last week I had 28 miles left in my car, and I was just trying to determine if I had enough miles to get home, because my car is not going to run on empty either. And we are not either as humans. We have to eat food. And the more nutritional, the better choices that we make, then the better off we're going to be.
That's very true. That's very true. So from my standpoint, I always talk about commit to nutrition. So you have to promise, engage, involve yourself to say, yes, I will commit to fueling my body with good things.
Yes.
Because we all know also, if you fuel your body with bad things, I don't know, some of those little pleasures in life, then you may not get too much energy out of it.
Right. I have to raise my hand on eating too many sweets sometimes.
Well, and then also, like we say, that spike, and then here you're back
Yeah,
there,
that's
and
what
then
happens.
spike, and
Then I have to go grab caffeine to try and catch up, and that's really not the way it should work.
No.
Put the healthy foods there to start with.
So, you have to grow or develop in your eating habits.
Yes, and recently you said something about intuitive eating. What is that?
I saw this the other day. It's called intuitive eating. I had never heard of it, but it's defined as eating mindfully and pay attention to body's hunger cues, which is very important because so many people eat to be eating. Like, for instance, what's breakfast? It's morning. I gotta eat breakfast,
eat.
you know.
I am not a breakfast person, I'll tell you that.
And or it's lunchtime. You know, it's 12 o'clock. Well, I gotta eat. You know?
Whether you're hungry or not.
Right. And so that's one thing about intuitive eating. Be mindful of your body. And I guess I'd encourage everyone to look into intuitive eating.
Yes.
To get more information about that, but basically it's being mindful of everything, your choices.
Thinking about whether you're eating because you're hungry or whether you're eating because it's 12 o'clock.
Exactly. Exactly.
Or it's like the little toddlers, you know, they think they've got to have something in their hand all the time to munch on. And we get into those habits too. But I was at the doctor recently, and she said there is no way that you can exercise off a bad diet. And that really kind of stuck with me because I've tried it before. It does not work.
So
You can exercise all you want to, but if all you're feeding yourself is, you know, powder covered donuts or something, it's not going to work. And she said she recommended at least put 75% of what's on your plate to be good healthy foods. So if you just have to have the rice or pasta, like I do sometimes, just make that like a little 25% over on one side of the plate. And make sure the other 75% is good healthy foods, whether it's meats or vegetables, or a good combination of both. And just make small portions of the other things that maybe we shouldn't have so much of.
Well, when you mentioned powdered donuts, that reminds me, you know, and I'll tell on him, my husband, he buys his eyes bigger than his stomach,
Yes.
or he sees and he
My
gets,
husband does that.
and that's why they have all those things right there when you go check out at the grocery store.
Exactly, that's why they have them
They've
there.
got that bag of chips, they've got that candy bar, they've got that soda.
And even if it's candy, it's like chocolate covered peanuts, and try to make it look like it's okay, you're eating good thing peanuts. It's just covered up with chocolate and sugar. So just grab the peanuts, maybe only the chocolate covered ones on a special occasion.
And I've always adopted the philosophy, moderation, and really your whole life in moderation. So as, so you have a little this or that, okay, but in moderation.
Right.
You know, if you just have, like you say, all bread,
Right.
and none of the other things, well, yeah, you're not going to exercise off that diet.
Exactly. Renee and I just had lunch, so we can tell you.
Yeah.
We had meat and vegetables. We had some bread, but we did have meat and vegetables to go with it. So we had a healthy lunch today. And it's hard to do sometimes. And especially if you're a working woman. And it's just, you know, you don't have time for a regular meal. You don't have time to leave the office. And the quickest thing to do is run to the vending machine.
Exactly.
And it's right by the door every day when I walk in. It's just right there staring at me, all the candy and the chips and the cookies. So I started going to a different door.
Oh, good idea.
I don't
So
see
you
it
avoid
now.
the temptation.
I avoid the temptation. I don't see it.
But what that encouraged me to bring up is the point that it takes a little preparation.
Yes.
And so you have to kind of, like you mentioned earlier today, you ate some fruit along the way.
I eat fruit during the day.
But before you leave the house, you have to think about,
Right.
I need to put a couple oranges in my purse,
Yes.
or pack a little
And
lunch.
I do that every day. I do that because I know that I am going to get hungry,
Go to the
and I don't want to go back to going in the door by the vending machine. So even if I'm out shopping, not even working, if I'm out shopping, I'll take some slices of an orange or a banana or a piece of cheese, something, because I know I'm going to get hungry. If you know ahead of time you're going to be hungry, then you do have to think about it. And even if it takes a couple minutes to peel an orange, then look how much better off you're going to be than going to a fast food place and grabbing something that's not quite so good for you.
And then I'll confess on the opposite side of that. Yes, I'll be out doing something, but I don't want to eat the bad things. Yet I didn't prepare to have something with me, so then I'll go without. And then before you know it, here I am, finally.
No energy, not feeling well.
And either you try to grab the first thing that you see,
Yes.
or you just like, well, I'm past the point of no return, I'll just wait for dinner.
Yes.
Which,
That's not good either.
no, none of that's good.
No.
So,
And it's certainly okay to have healthy snacks along the way during the day.
So we encourage then to have good eating habits. So that takes a routine. So like Betty was saying, she gets up and she prepares a little fruit or something to have with her mid-morning. and she's not torturing herself going by the vending machine.
Right, I avoided altogether. I chose a different door.
And then you have to pack a little lunch, or if you do have time to go maybe to the cafeteria or that kind of thing, they do give you some good choices on a salad, you know, a little
A
protein.
lot more choices than what you used to find on your lunch break. And also, if you can't, I mean, you really need to take a break anyway if you can. And just get outside, get some fresh air. That helps. If you can make that part of your lunch routine,
That's true.
then you look forward to going, getting something healthy to eat, getting some fresh air, kind of getting out and clearing your head.
And that will kind of help us get started in our next segment, which is exercising. So after a good breakfast, good lunch, and you need a little time out, we need to get outside, get some air. So we'll start our next video talking about exercise. Thank you for watching.